Just give me a second here. Just setting up. All right. I think we're good on YouTube as well now. I think we are good. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix this last thing here, my dude, and then we are gonna be going into this video. Okay. Oh snap. Yeah, that volume is that's some serious volume. Okay. Let's get into it, my dudes. Yeah, I really wanted to follow the
Hi everyone, and welcome to
chat,
today's
actually.
announcement live stream. Jess and I are here from the ESO community team to help guide you through some big changes coming to ESO.
Let's see what's new, my
and we are
dudes.
looking forward to sharing those plans with you right now. We mentioned this last year, but we are officially shifting away from chapters and DLCs to make content a lot more accessible through seasons. As part of this, we're going to talk through the vision of what seasons are, how it delivers varied and sometimes experimental content, and how we plan to co-create this new era of ESO with all of you.
Okay, so what was kind of like the thing before was that we were getting these like updates. So it's been a while since I was playing active, as I said, but like there has been these like chapter upgrades, and they were like splitting them into so instead of like releasing everything kind of like at once, they were kind of like splitting it up, and we would get like some content update, like a new zone, some new like story things. Then we would get like a DLC. I get like some dungeons. Then there would be these other things, and then we would get like a couple of more dungeons, right? But things are changing, my dudes. So they're kind of like switching up the format here. So let's hear what they have to say. Like, what is this new like format of releasing content gonna be?
During the stream, we'll show you a roadmap of 2026 and
Okay.
give a glimpse of other long-term initiatives that we're working on. And we'll also share details about Season 0 and reveal 2.
Yeah, so to me this is interesting, because this is really a if I had to like pick freaking like 2 games to play, I mean, it would be Path of Exile, and I think it like maybe it would be like ESO, because I mean it's I've been spending so much time. I mean, ESO saved me in the pandemic.
2 brand new in-game features that are going to allow you to earn all sorts of in-game rewards.
Today, you're also going to hear about how we've refocused our internal teams here.
Yeah, so that's another thing I just have to comment real quick, because like the reward system in ESO has been like one of the freaking like worst ever, I think, in my opinion. Like, just like the enormous like focus on like the cash store and the crown store and stuff like that, and not enough things in game that would that we can actually kind of like earn. Not enough of that. Like, give us more of that, please.
Sauce to deliver changes for all of you. We're identifying pain points, prioritizing most requested features, and even auditing combat, just to name a few things. The journey begins in our next update and will continue long into the future.
Okay.
Throughout today's stream, we'll also share with you how we're going to continue to level up our dialogue with you, including some specific follow-ups, such as watch for a survey link in chat at the end of this stream to share your thoughts with us about everything you'll hear about today.
So TLDR, we are going to be communicating a lot today, but have no fear, we will have plenty of deep dives and blogs and additional live streams to talk through everything in a lot more detail over the next few months.
Yeah, we're gonna need like
Also,
12 classes
a lot
in
of what
ESO.
we're talking about today will be available on our test server next week.
So we recommend everyone get comfy. We have a lot to cover today. And we're going to get things kicked off by
Oh my God.
introducing our special guests from the dev team. We have Nick Giacomini.
Bro, who are
director
these
for
guys?
ESO,
I've never
and
seen these
Susan
guys.
Path, executive producer for ESO. We formally introduced both in their current roles last year, and you might have seen them around in live streams, videos, and interviews since then. Both are longtime ESO fans and seasoned game devs. So welcome both.
Thank you. Very excited to be here.
Yes, agreed. Very excited to be here. And I want to bring up one last thing before we get started, which is that, as Jeff said, we have a lot to get through today. And one of the things that we're going to be talking about is transparency in our feedback loop and telling you guys things that we maybe haven't historically always told you. And one of those things that I'm going to talk to you about is the fact that we currently have about 47,000 cameras on us.
47,000, bro, that's a lot.
Jess and Gina have a big old stack of notes.
We have about
between them.
5,000 pages of
Because
notes.
we have so
5,000.
much to tell you about today. And Nick
Well.
and I have monitors in front of us to remind us of all of the things that we need to tell you today. So all of that is to say that if it sometimes looks like we're
Some production, my dudes.
because we have so much stuff we have to remember that we probably are.
And we
So,
want to get it right.
transparency, yes, and we want to get it all right. So thanks for having us.
We want to make sure we don't forget anything, especially
Yes.
the really exciting stuff,
Yes.
right? All right. So before we reveal what is to come, we feel like it's important to just briefly talk about how the past has informed the future. So, Nick, we'll start things off with you. Let's talk a little bit about ESO up until this point. What have we learned over the years with subscriptions and chapters and what have you? And how are we looking to evolve?
Yeah, absolutely. ESO, we're coming up on 12 years in just a few months, which is it's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. And when I look back at ESO's history, it's full of a lot of.
Bro, he's wearing a Blackwood shirt. I'm trying to remember like when that expansion actually released. Like Blackwood, when was that? I think that maybe was like pandemic. So like, bro, that's so insane. It's like 5 years ago. Yeah, but that's a cool shirt. Yeah, I would like to have a Blackwood shirt.
And transformation. And, over those 12 years, we made a lot of innovative decisions when we needed to, like one Tamriel, Homestead, introduction of chapters, and so on, right? They were the right decisions at the time for building the game's foundation. And they show that we're capable of making big fundamental changes when we need to. And this is another one of those moments. The game, we've heard that from you, our players, that the game has become more predictable than we'd like and too formulaic. And frankly, we think that we can make the game more rewarding and exciting. And
Change things up.
Yeah, I mean that's so true. Like like this is nothing new that like the game is predictable. I mean it has been predictable for years, I think. That's kind of like one of the parts for why I was kind of like putting it down for quite a while. Because it was basically way too predictable. Way too predictable. Like we would basically know kind of like what we would get. Like the excitement was kind of lost. Like it wasn't like the new chapters and everything wasn't kind of, I mean, too exciting, and they felt kind of like undercooked, sort of, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really hoping for something good. Like I'm positive that I'm gonna jump in. Like I even downloaded the game. Like I was planning to play this game. I kind of like wanted to play some during like the Christmas break and stuff, but I mean I was just way too busy playing Path of Exile 2 to be honest. But yeah, I mean this could really be actually really be something that's gonna be good for ESO. So yeah, let's just but like the predictable content and stuff, like that needs to go. Like especially for like long-term players, and I mean this game has like a fabulous way of kind of like hooking you, to be honest. But we kind of like really need something new and something fresh, like especially the players that have been playing for like a long time. It needs to be like the updates needs to be exciting. So for the longest time it has been like basically like the dungeons, like the new dungeons and the new trials, those things has been like the main thing for like veteran players. But if that's like the only thing, I mean that's a bit boring for like veteran players. If that's kind of like the only thing, if it's that and kind of like PvP, and PvP hasn't been getting a lot of love, and you know, those type of things. So I mean, things needs to change. Like if ESO plans to be like one of the like really big and great MMOs, which I really feel like it has the potential to be. Like it really has some great potential. It just needs to be pushed forwards. But like a lot of the core game systems also needs to evolve, in my opinion.
Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And part of that is because the chapter model was limiting. You know, it took 18 months, longer than that, in order to do. It was all hands on deck to support. And that intensity and lead time just didn't really leave that much room to react to player feedback, address longstanding issues. So, you know, we saw this past year as a transition year, and while we learned a lot, we knew that we needed greater change. So we're going to be doing more this year. Like you said, we want to create ESO with the community. It's something that players have been asking us to do for a really long time, right? Mm-hmm. Pause and work on addressing pain points and building the future of ESO together.
Craft bag sucks.
A major shift, just like one Tamriel was a decade ago, where we're going to be making major changes just in a completely.
Yeah, so that's kind of like one of the ways that ESO has kind of like been getting people to subscribe, because it is like a subscription. So it's like basically it's like you kind of like buy the updates, but you also kind of like need an active subscription. I mean, and in total, that's like the subscription. I don't know what the subscription is like $10 or $15 or something per month. I mean, which isn't a lot. But you really, the craft bag, you really need it. So when I think about it, it's kind of like, it's a little similar to Path of Exile, actually, to be honest, because PoE is like, I feel like you really need the stash tabs. And in ESO, you really need the craft bag. Thing about the crafting bag in ESO is like, this is where you put all your, you know, your materials and all the things that you gather out in the wilds, like all your crafting things. The thing is that in ESO, you need it, because your bank is going to fill up really quick, and your pack is going to fill up really quick if you don't get it. Yeah. So it's like in ESO, it's even more so than in Path of Exile that you actually need kind of like the craft bag or the stash tabs if you want. And in ESO, it's gated behind subscription. That's the only way to get access to it. You have to pay your subscription to have the craft bag, which is kind of insane. I'm really like interested in seeing if that's something they're going to change.
Different way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, when we were talking internally about the future of ESO, one of the founding pillars of conversations was that of player trust, and something internally we were calling the dev community feedback loop. So we know that we've always incorporated player feedback in the dev process.
There's only like 800 people watching.
Transparency and just be better about following up with the community. Like Nick was saying, the chapter model that we had been following for the past few years, the whole timeline was like this speeding train that we couldn't really stop, and it really did restrict our ability to just be more flexible. But I think with seasons, that's really going to introduce an opportunity to allow us to listen and react a lot more to community feedback in a much better way. So what does this look like for all of you? It means earlier visibility into the things that we're working on. It means engaging with you earlier.
Bro, Gina and Jess, like this is I mean, This is nostalgia actually for me. These dudes, Gina and Jess, because they've been like introducing like all the, they've been hosting like the ESO lives and stuff. Like, where the heck did the ESO lives go? I mean, those were the freaking like greatest way of like presenting new content. So it's really cool to actually see Gina and Jess in this like ESO live fashion.
Here in the process and sharing the results of your input on dev efforts, all of which we know that you've been asking for a really long time.
Exactly. So with seasons, every team at ZOS, including leadership like Susan and Nick, consider player engagement and trust to be the foundation upon which ESO's future is built. You'll see this in different forms as we evolve our approach and explore what works best for us and for you. It may take shape in the way of earlier and more frequent first look and community.
For us and for you. Well, so the thing here is that the only thing that's important for the players and the people that are actually paying for the game and like paying to play the game, it's like the players are the ones that kind of like wants the most change. I don't think like the developers wants a lot of or I don't think these dudes necessarily really want a lot of change. I mean, correct me wrong, but yeah. Also, I'm not seeing a lot of comments in the chat of like PvP, like improve PvP. Like that was a thing. Actually, remember back in the days, like there was these big issues, and like people were actually saying or that they were being like censored and stuff. They were like really like, you know, typing in chat and saying PvP, fix PvP, and yeah, just focus on PvP. Because I mean, this game was actually like, I guess it still is. It's still like marketed as like a big, like PvP is a big part of the game, but they really haven't been focusing on PvP a lot. Like PvE is 90% of the game. Or like, yeah, it's like 90% of what's actually getting the attention, getting the upgrades, getting everything.
Q&A live streams, articles and video content, or early polls, Reddit AMAs, or feedback and preference surveys. Mm-hmm. We recognize that actions do speak louder than words, though, and we've already begun laying the groundwork for some of the dev community feedback loop efforts with things like the Guild Summit we held early last year, which informed some of the efforts you're going to hear about today.
Yep.
And the long-term class identity, vision, goals, and roadmap we shared last December.
Yeah, I can't believe I really actually missed the New Life event. Like, I really wanted to do the New Life event. Like, it's gonna be a year until the next time I can do it, but like, New Life, the big event that was just hosted in ESO, it's such a great great event, like in-game event, just like, yeah, really great. So I'm playing a lot of Path of Exile, right? And I'm playing a lot by myself, like a single, like I really want to develop these characters, make these characters, build these characters, right? But there is something really nice, actually, with some really nice stuff with like the social aspects of ESO, to be honest. That I really enjoy. So, but you know, it's a bit like, it can be a bit scary to kind of like go back to something that you spent a lot of time on, and it's gonna not give you the same vibes or the same feelings. But I mean, I was playing ESO a lot. I've been playing it a lot on PC, but I was definitely playing it a lot on my PlayStation. So are we gonna get some type of like freaking merging of the accounts? Like, am I gonna be able to use my PlayStation account for ESO on my PC. I mean, if that's the case, bro, that's gonna be insane. Yeah, let's keep pushing.
We'll continue to expand and evolve based on your feedback. So later in the show, you'll also hear more about our community collaboration and next steps as we develop ESO together. All of this resulted in the big changes we're going to be talking about and sharing with all of you today. So Nick and Susan, let's hop right into what's coming to ESO.
Absolutely. Well, we're happy to welcome you to our new content model, Seasons. With Seasons, updates and content will still arrive quarterly, but we're moving away from that predictable.
It's still arriving quarterly. Okay, so what is the big change here?
Templated release cadence that players are familiar with, that featured zone, dungeons, and so on. We're still going to be telling incredible stories and exploring new areas of Tamriel and beyond. But the delivery will be different. Each season may look completely different. This will give us the flexibility to make our game more exciting and invest in addressing longstanding pain points, right? Add features and improvements players have been asking for, and update and iterate on the core game rather than always just chasing something brand new.
Yeah.
Key difference is variety and choice.
Yeah.
We want to be building what's important to you, players.
Variety and
believe
choice.
That, this new model is the best way to do so.
100%, my dudes.
So, speaking of big changes,
Bro, looking at this dude right here, I don't remember his name, but this dude right here, bro, he has to play Path of Exile, right? Like, he has to be a Path of Exile player. For like the, like the variety and choice, like that's, yes, that's what we wanted Path of Exile as well. Bro, he's a PoEer. He's playing PoE 100%.
now is a good point for us to talk about one of the first big changes.
And I mean, if he isn't, he needs to start right now.
Changes that we're going to be introducing. We've always charged for most of the new content and features because they were part of the whole chapter model. You got the chapter every year. We felt like ultimately that this created barriers to play where depending on whether you owned a chapter or not, depending on whether you could play with your friends or not, and with so many versions and DLCs on sale at any given time, it could actually get pretty confusing to try and sort out what you needed to buy to play with your friends.
Yep, one of the biggest questions we always got.
Absolutely. So we're going to change that. Starting with Season 0, all new content and features are all going to be available for free for anyone who owns ESO or who plays via Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus.
Really?
Yeah, this is a really exciting change. So it's going
to... Oh, hold up. What? The chapters are going to be free now? Okay, so we are no longer... Okay, hold on. I need to rewind this.
Who plays via Xbox available starting with Season 0, all new content. Absolutely. So we're going to change that. Starting with Season 0, all new content.
Season 0, bro? It's getting into like... yeah, so we're getting into like season mode here.
And features are all going to be available for free for anyone who owns ESO or who plays via Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, this is...
But bro, what's this going to mean? Like season? Like this really piqued my interest. I think they're just like calling it seasons. They're calling it seasons, but it's not going to be like a reset, like in Path of Exile, right?
This is a really exciting change. So it's going to include if we do any new zones or any new stories or new systems that we release.
Exactly. To be specific, there will still be some paid content, and we're going to talk a little bit about that later. But in general, the things that were rolled out as part of chapters, those will just be game updates from now on.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of game updates, this is also probably a good time to point out that as part of all of this, with update 49 in March, we are going to go ahead and roll the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and Arsenium into that main game as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is a huge change for ESO. And I really love that we're not just making all the new content available to everybody, but to your point, it's just going to be so much simpler for players to understand what to buy to. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the team's vision for how seasons are going to work in ESO. Susan, what would you say makes up a typical season?
Well, for starters, I kind of hope we don't actually have typical seasons. That's kind of the point of all of this. So
interesting.
seasons themselves can actually be anything we want them to be in terms of content. But experimentation, variety, you're going to hear those words a lot today. Trying new things. These are the touchstones that we are building seasons on.
Nice.
We're still going to be the Elder Scrolls Online. We'll mix in new systems, features, stories, zones, all of those things that everyone knows and loves about ESO. But we want to look at them through a new lens and ask ourselves about everything. Okay, but like, what if? Right? So stuff like,
That's really good.
what if there were dragons here? Or what if you could do this content solo instead of with a group? Or what if you did this content with a group? What's up in Winterhold? So all of that said, seasons are going to happen 4 times a year. They will be 3 months long. And each one is going to contain a Tamriel tome and access to the Gold Coast Bazaar. And
What? Okay, Gold Coast Bazaar. Okay, so this is not something that I'm familiar with, actually, to be honest. I'm not familiar with this at all.
Last big change as part of this, and absolutely one of those things that we said, okay, but what if about when we launch update 49 in March, we are going to move to a simultaneous release schedule with.
Okay, so this was moving a little bit too fast here. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So each season has a new theme and may contain key feature, content, and system upgrades, right? And each season is 3 months long. There's going to be PvE challenges, new story, new system, new zone. There's going to be PvP additions, player requested features. There's going to be a new event, and there is going to be experimental content. But there is going to be player experience improvements, rewards earned via Tamriel tomes, golden pursuits, Gold Coast Bazaar, and in-game events. Like the Gold Coast Bazaar thing, I have no idea what that is. What is the Gold Coast Bazaar? But I mean, like, just looking at this, like, I mean, it looks like they're going to be adding a lot. Right? PvE challenges, PvP additions. But, like, yeah, so I mean, it's going to be, like, story, system, and zone. I mean, that's kind of like, or like the system specifically hasn't been something that they have been like, I mean, like later years, that's something that they've really been like focused on, right? The new systems and stuff. But I can't kind of like see necessarily here what's like super new, like except from the things that I have already like acknowledged that I don't like recognize from when I was playing. Okay, let's keep watching.
Launch update 49 in March, we are going to move to a simultaneous release schedule with PC and consoles now releasing on the same day. Their patches,
yeah, that's
updates,
nice.
All of that going forward.
That's really cool, and I think that
yeah, that's really nice because that's not the way it used to be.
This year, with taking a look at things that
it used to be like things were always like releasing on PC first, then like consoles.
And make things better for the community.
Yeah, actually based on player requests.
Yes.
That okay, but what if? That is actually exactly how we came around to doing the simultaneous releases. We had a few people in the team go, okay, well, actually, can we?
What if we?
Yeah,
Can we just do this?
Let's do it.
Love it.
So, all of that said, Nick, you want to talk about the roadmap?
I do, yes. Very exciting.
I've been waiting.
What's this?
I've been waiting, and yeah, exactly. We want to. I think what if is a good way to is a really good way to put it.
Did they fix the lag?
From
Someone
too
asks
predictable
in chat.
and instead be exciting, different. Something that players also have been asking us a lot for is more transparency, more visibility into what's coming. In the past, we've held a lot back, like until the last minute, but we're trying to be more transparent.
They should overhaul the graphics. Yeah, true.
Trying to provide players with an idea of what to expect, what we're thinking. Just know that this is it's a living plan, right? And things may change, and we want that. That's
Add more haircuts for men.
Into an 18-month roadmap that we can't adjust. We want to be able to change based on feedback and what we learn. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming to Tamriel in 2026. There's a lot on this roadmap, and I'm going to list these off quickly, but we're going to go into more of these later, either in the stream or in upcoming announcements. So in Season 0, players can experience the first ever event zone, the Night Market.
What? Event zone? The Night Market? What? Yeah, so this is coming spring 2026 here. Okay, what the heck is the Night Market?
And that's going to be, well, it's going to be a lot more challenging than our usual content. We're also going to be launching a whole suite of changes to improve visuals for class and weapon abilities and start to provide better class identity and make more builds viable. We'll have brand new Thieves Guild content coming later this year. So, you know, the next Thieves Guild story in the game. There'll be new stories, some new systems to experience the content with, like the Vault, rumors, favors, and dynamic events. Sheogorath is returning to Tamriel. I'm personally very excited for players to experience this story. Let's see, there will be a new trial for our endgame community. And for players who prefer to take the game on solo, we have a few things coming. First, we're planning to launch an early version of Overland difficulty. There's a lot that we want to do here. So this is just a first step for this highly requested feature.
Yeah, so basically like the upgrading or updating to the Overland difficulty is really cool. Because basically what that means is that you would kind of like be able to almost like basically like stay in the same zone as you're leveling up. Like you don't need to go to like, I mean, like all these other different places, I guess. I mean, it is kind of like when they released like the update, like the one Tamriel update where you can basically like just start anywhere and go anywhere. I think that's kind of like when some of the issues started, right? I think they still want it to be like that because that's how you can like experience the game from like a variety of ways. Like you can start your character in like a certain zone and get like a totally different new experience than if you like started in another zone. But I think this is something that they really want to like try to get right. But being able to like increase the difficulty of like the different zones might be more of like maybe like an interesting way to go. Yeah, let's keep listening here. We're gonna read this and go through this afterwards, but let's just hear what they are saying here first.
But again, just like we were talking about earlier, this is something we want to get to players soon and adjust based on feedback and do more with it in the future. So, and we're also introducing solo dungeons later in the year, where players will get to take on some of our existing dungeons in new solo modes with dedicated rewards. Like Overland difficulty, we're planning to start small here, so maybe 2 or 3 dungeons to begin with. And we want to see what players think and if they want more.
That's awesome. It seems like a really good way to learn dungeons.
Yes, exactly. Like, in fact, we're planning to have, I mean, things are currently in development, so it may change, but we're planning to have multiple modes, including a story mode.
Oh, cool.
So that's something that, you know, I personally experience. I know that our players have experienced where they just want to do the quest, but groups will just run ahead
and enjoy the story.
Right, right, exactly.
Yep.
And also other modes for, you know, more of players who want more of a challenge. So we want to have like different levels of difficulty for solo.
That's exciting. I'm super excited about this because I'm a solo player.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I like a lot of other people being around me playing, but I like to play by myself. Yep. And so I'm really excited for all of those changes.
Yes, very excited too. So yeah, that's going to be coming in 2026. And if
well, that was like a mega brief, mega brief look at this. I mean, we need to have a closer look at this. Okay, so they are actually sharing like this roadmap here, which is basically like the next year, basically, of ESO. So it's they are starting with these new like seasonal systems, I mean, they're calling it seasons instead of like calling it chapters. But let's have a closer look here. So yeah, let's just remove the chat here. So this spring we are getting season 0, right? Season 0 is being released. So it's going to be an update to classes and combat, a visual refresh and balance updates for Dragon Knight class, and two-handed weapon skill lines. Visual refresh? Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Because, like, some of the... I mean, like, some of the... like, skill effects and stuff in this game are not necessarily, like, the greatest, to be honest. Like, some are really cool, and others are, like, really dull. So, like, improving on the skills themselves and, like, the visual effects and, like, the impact of the skills and stuff, that would be really, really cool. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do, like, specifically to the Dragon Knight class, and, yeah. Also going to be updated in the spring. There is going to be an update to the werewolf, classes and combat, visual refresh, and balance updates for the werewolf. So both the Dragon Knight and the werewolf are getting visual refreshes and balance updates, which is really cool. Like, Dragon Knight, bro, definitely one of my favorite classes. Like, what I think they've done really nicely in ESO, to be honest, is they've really... like, all the classes are really cool, but they've just been, like, focusing on, like, pumping out content instead of, like, focusing on kind of, like, improving, yeah, what really needs to, or, like, improving on what's already there, to be honest. So I'm really excited, actually, to see what this is gonna look like the visual refresh and stuff. Other stuff they are doing: player experience improvements, account-wide outfit slots, skills and attribute respecs for free in the UI, backbar XP, and more. Okay. But also in the spring we are getting the group event zone, the night market. I was hoping that, like, he was going to talk a little bit more about the different things here. Hopefully they are gonna be. There is gonna be a battle pass system called Tamriel Tomes. So there is gonna be a battle pass system. Okay. There are also gonna be earnable rewards from the Gold Coast Bazaar. Okay. There's going to be a PvP progression. Okay, so let's not... okay, so let's just take one thing at a time here, bro. This is actually a lot. So, like, getting more earnable rewards from just, like, playing the game, that's huge. That's really huge. That's big, to be honest. That's big. The PvP progression system... yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what that's gonna, like, what that's gonna be. And then we have, like, the new overland difficulty options, the challenge difficulty. So a lot of things happening in basically season 0 that's gonna be, like, hopefully feel like new and fresh. I mean, obviously it's going to be like Werewolf and Dragon Knight. It's going to be like the things that it's going to be the most interesting to test, I guess. But also they are making Orsinium, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, and Imperial City being added to the base game. That's also, like, Orsinium, it's such a beautiful zone. And has a great story to it. Thieves Guild, also, like, a really, really great story. The Dark Brotherhood, also, really cool story content. and Imperial City. So all of these are added to the base game, which is it's really good for, I think, like, yeah, so kind of like being able to like step a little bit away from like the what they've been accused for in the past, at least, like a very like predatory approach when it comes to like it's this huge game, but you basically have to pay for like all the like the coolest stuff, right? Okay, so in season 1 there is also going to be, oh no, so in season 1 there is going to be new stories and quests. Okay, so we're not going to get any new stories and quests for season 0, I guess. That we're gonna wait for we're gonna have to wait for like summer to get new stories and quests. Thieves Guild Sheogorath. Okay, so there's gonna be new quests and stories related to Thieves Guild and Sheogorath. There's gonna be this new system in season 1 also, the Sage's Vault. Okay, what's that? Interesting. It's also going to be like an update to the Warden class, visual refresh and balance update, so basically like the same as for the Dragon Knight in season 0. Multi-stage cooperative events, dynamic world events. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. That's something that I feel like they've been like ESO have been trying to do that, but they haven't necessarily like nailed it, to be honest. They've been trying to do it, but yeah, like they haven't. So I'm thinking about like the what are they called? It's like they started as these anchors, right? The dark anchors that drops down from the sky, and people are basically like farming them. And they've like added different types of the anchors, basically. But I mean, they haven't been like super cool new additions. So that's gonna be interesting to see what the dynamic world events are actually gonna be looking like. There's also gonna be a new in-game event, the High Seas of Tamriel. Okay, interesting. And there is a new trial coming, the Crimson Veld. Okay. Interesting. Also, player experience improvements. More details coming soon. Right. So that's season 1. That's gonna drop like summer, autumn, and then it's gonna be more like autumn, winter. That's season 2. We're getting group event zones. The night market returns. What? Oh, okay. So season 1, the night market is gonna be like an event thing. That's okay. It's gonna be an event thing. It's not gonna be like a constant thing. It's gonna be like an event. Okay, interesting. Also, the sorcerer class is getting visual refresh and balance updates. Interesting. There's also gonna be some solo dungeons coming in season 2, Moonhunter Keep and March of Sacrifices. Bro, aren't those already existing dungeons? Moonhunter Keep and March of Sacrifice. I thought those were already in the game. And also there's coming large scale world events in Skyrim, Dynamic Storms. And Greymore is going to be added to the base game. Okay. Okay, so that's like the quick, semi-quick, and dirty rundown of like the seasons. I mean, it looks interesting. Hopefully it's not like just flashy. Like, hopefully it's not like just presented in like an interesting way. But it's also actually going to be something something interesting to play.
And if they want more.
That's awesome. It seems like a really good way to learn dungeons.
Yes, exactly. Like, in fact, we're planning to have, I mean, things are currently in development, so it may change, but we're planning to have multiple modes, including a story mode.
Oh, cool.
So that's something that, you know, I personally experience. I know that our players have experienced where they just want to do the quest, but
Yes.
groups will just run ahead
And enjoy the story.
Right,
Yes.
right, exactly. And also other modes for, you know, more of players who want more of a challenge. So we want to have like different levels of difficulty for solo.
That's exciting.
I'm super excited about this because I'm a solo player. I love playing MMOs. I like a lot of other people being around me playing, but I like to play by myself.
Yep.
And so I'm really excited for all of those changes.
Yes, very excited too. So yeah, that's going to be coming in 2026, and if players like it, then you know more to come. Let's see what else. We're doing some experimental content. So like there's some that's well, it's involving seas and ships and naval battles. Pirates, yep.
Oh,
Trying
ships?
things out and still figuring it
Naval
out, but,
battles?
you know, the team has the space to.
Bro, is that gonna be like new PvP things, bro? Hopefully. New PvP, like the naval high seas of Tamriel. Is that gonna be like a PvP thing?
Run with their best ideas here, and that's something that we want. Let's see, we're investing pretty heavily in PvP this year. And we're providing many player experience improvements and addressing a lot of pain points that players have expressed. Both of these,
Applause.
what we're going to do here for PvP and for addressing these, we're going to talk more in a bit. So, yeah, as mentioned earlier, like this new approach is going to hopefully allow us to work hand in hand with our desire to craft ESO's future with and for the community. We want to hear your thoughts and feedback early and often
That's
to
what we
help
want
us
to
build
hear.
the Tamriel that you want to experience.
What's also really cool about this new way of allowing the dev team to kind of experiment a little bit more is they'll participate in game jams, you know, maybe once a year or so.
Game jams?
I think having them have the opportunity to potentially put some of these really kind of creative and unique ideas into the game is going to be really exciting for players.
Yes, and actually that's happening. One of the, well, I'm not ready to talk about it.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Come on, bro.
It's happening. There we are actually releasing things that came out of the game jam that were purely like passion projects from the people here at ZOS, and we're putting them in the game, and I think there's going to be a lot more of that. In the
Oh,
future.
that's so exciting.
Bro, when are we getting a freaking dwarf class, bro? Like the Dwemmers, right? So like for those that knows the lore, like the Dwemmers, like the dwarfs, they were an actual class, right? Or they weren't a class, or they were like creatures. So like we have heard about the dwarfs in this game actually. Because the dwarfs are the ones that are behind like all the machines, right? All the like the yeah, I can't remember the exact name, but like all the machines, like the mechanic enemies in the game, those are like the dwarfs work. Right? Bro, we need dwarfs in ESO.
Exciting. I've seen some of them, and now I wonder which ones they are. That's exciting.
I have a pretty good idea.
All right. So as we look to the future, we want to share what we're working on with you, like we have said much earlier and more often than we have in the past. And hopefully everything we're going through right now is a testament to that. And in turn, we want to get your feedback earlier and more often as well. So this means we may share things with you that range anywhere from the early conceptual phase to actively in development, things that are not yet set in stone. This content could be experimental, like we've mentioned, or something we're actively developing and need live feedback on. So this is a big pivot for us. And while it won't happen overnight, you'll see it continue to evolve over time based on your feedback.
Yep, exactly. Like we want to be more transparent. We want to change the way that we engage with the community to be more transparent, more collaborative, and provide more opportunities for player input and feedback so that we can incorporate that into our plans. So, you know, recent surveys, posts asking for feedback and suggestions, showing the roadmap like we are today. with the farther outlook, like those are just steps in that direction.
Right. So as we head into 2026 seasons and ESO's next era, all of you will play a critical role in the game's future development. So please do continue to let us know what you'd like to see and hear from us on our official social media channels, forums, Reddit, Discord servers,
Bro, I need to chat
and the
back up
feedback
again.
surveys we send out.
How do I
Yeah,
get
I
the
think
chat
at the
back
end of
up?
the day, we just want to make the game that the community wants to be in and enjoy.
Yes.
You know?
It is a game. It should be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat is disabled?
All right, now let's take a closer look at what's in Season 0 specifically.
What?
We're going to start things off here with two things that Susan actually touched on earlier, Tamriel Tomes and the Gold Coast Bazaar. These are two brand new features launching with Season 0 that are going to allow you to earn all
Bro, why
sorts
is the
of
live
in-game
chat
rewards. And
disabled?
we will also talk
Are they
about how
no
ESO
longer
Plus
live?
evolves in this new seasonal world. Afterwards, we're going to get into the night market and a whole slew of quality of life improvements that you are definitely going to want to hear. But first, Susan, why don't you talk to us about Tamriel Tomes?
Sure. So Tamriel Tomes is our take on a battle pass for ESO. And each season is going to have a unique Tamriel Tome that is available for the duration of the fall season. Everyone will have access to the free version of the season's tome, and
Okay.
you'll progress the tome by completing weekly
Yeah,
and
remove the
seasonal
freaking chat
challenges and
then.
earning tome points. You earn points, you unlock pages in the tome, and then you can use those points to choose your rewards.
What?
When the team set out to design Tamriel Tomes, we wanted to make sure that it met a few really important goals for us. First, we wanted everyone to be able to participate in it. No matter what your interests are or how you play ESO, challenges will cover everything from quests to trials to PvP, crafting, dungeons, and
Bro,
have the
I got
option
way too
to
excited.
re-roll the weekly challenges during the season if you aren't interested in the current options that you've got on deck for that week.
Nice.
Yeah. So players will be able
I'm
to
not buying
re-roll on
another
their
season
own.
pass.
They
The
don't have to
long
wait for
drawn out,
maintenance or wait for us to do it.
garbage
They can
content I
just
paid
say,
for
"I don't
was
like these
not
weekly
worth
challenges," and
it.
just
Oh my
push a
god.
button.
Yeah, exactly. Second, it was really important to
They are
us
trolling
that
at this point?
this had compelling rewards.
Okay, you know what? You know what, my dudes? We're just gonna have to wait and see. We're just gonna have to wait and see, my dudes. That's all I'm gonna say. So, kind of like, oh, hold on. Kind of like some of the issues, some of like the issues with this game has been that they have kind of like been promising a lot of like big stuff, a lot of big changes, a lot of this, a lot of that, right? And they kind of like necessarily haven't like delivered, to be honest, on what they said they were gonna do. In many aspects, so it's like yeah, I think it's really like they really need to nail some stuff here, or to I mean to like save ESO, I think. Yeah, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to pull some freaking magic out there behinds, I think. I'm not saying that like I don't believe it's gonna be good, but it's like 800 people watching. Like, I mean, that's not a lot. Like when Path of Exile is releasing like these updates, I mean, or these like reveal videos and stuff. I mean, there are quite some people watching, you know, quite a few people watching. It's like 800? I mean, that's not a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink, my dudes. Be right back. Okay, my dudes. Yeah, so I did some upgrades. I finally stopped the procrastination and actually upgraded my gem levels. Can you believe it? Level 91 and not a single freaking quality upgrade on any of my skills. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't feel like there's an excuse for it, to be honest. Like, it's just bad, basically. It's just not very good. Yeah. Yeah, so let's get these in. Let's get the pack in order here and just head out for some more hold on. 10% increased damage with quarter staves. 10% increased elemental ailment threshold. It's basically ailment threshold is like a defensive thing here. So a higher elemental ailment threshold makes it less likely that being hit by elemental damage will apply the relevant ailment, as well as lowering the amount of freeze and electrocute buildup received. A lower elemental ailment threshold makes it more likely and increases buildup of freeze and electrocute received. By default, a player's ailment threshold is equal to half of their life. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so this might be an interesting jewel to keep, actually. Chance to blind and also companions deal increased damage. Yeah, I mean, like, these could potentially, like, sell or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna bank them anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna bank them. Yeah, we will handle this inventory later. Let's just focus on the freaking grind, my dudes. Hmm. 40% rarity here. Nice. Yeah, so I did level. I'm level 99. So no, I'm not. I'm not level 99. I'm level 91. And I really feel like this has been the right approach to kind of like push me out of this little like state where I've been thinking like the only way to actually like gain levels is to just like run like high tier maps. And just like beat at it. Like I feel like what I've been doing lately with the just running the low tier maps with like some mods and some tablets and kind of like just learning what's going to be good for me to run when it comes to currency and being able to get upgrades and stuff, and then kind of like test my upgrades, test my stuff in at the temple, because that's going to be like level 81, right? So effectively I guess that means like a tier 16 map, right? So if things are super rough in the temple for me right now, I mean, they're gonna be mega complex or like dangerous in tier 16s. Okay, so we need to find this vessel to unlock this one. Like, I want to go in here and see what the heck is in here. Like, it seems like an interesting thing to try to figure out what's in here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I guess we're going Meyer. Or Freythorn, if you want. Yeah, so like a part of me, like after watching that reveal video from ESO, like a part of me really, really wants to get back into the game. But I feel like there is so many things that needs to change, so many things that really needs to, you know, just be improved, I think, for me to really, you know, go back into the game and enjoy like doing the content. It's like kind of different from Path of Exile, because it's really like when you've done things like one time. I mean, you've kind of done it, right? But you do want to experiment with like different characters and different things, but you don't necessarily want to go through like the entire freaking game again to be able to do so. I mean, it's like the story and I mean like the yeah, I mean I don't think we can call it like the main campaign in ESO, but like the story, if you want to go through like all the story content again, I mean that's gonna take you like thousands of hours basically, because there is so much like focus on the lore and the stories, which is really nice. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to experience, but it's like if you have experienced it once, you're basically kind of like skipping everything on like your alt characters. I mean, we are kind of like doing the same thing in ESO, right? Like we're not reading the dialogue for every single playthrough on like 7 different classes, right? But yeah, but like experience, so like experiencing the story content in ESO for like, I mean, basically like all the stories at least once is I mean it's kind of recommended. Like I really like it. It's really good. But I mean it's gonna take you a long freaking time to do so, because there is so much story content in there. It's insane. Like the amount of story content in the ESO is insane. So if you really, really kind of like want to, you can go for that game, like just do story stuff, and it's gonna be great. But like a lot of people want, you know, gameplay to be like the main thing. And that's kind of like maybe where the ESO has been lacking a bit, to be honest. It's been lacking in like the gameplay department. Like people have really been seeing like the potential of like if the gameplay got like way more focus, it would be like insane. And the focus has just been on like more story, more houses, you know, more of the things that some people want, but not necessarily all people want, you know. Okay, the wisp is gone. Yeah. So, so basically, if ESO was more like PoE, yeah, it would be great. But it is something like if you're like you just want to make new builds, make new characters, like see whatever works, and kind of like figure out the different classes, like, or make your own builds and stuff. I mean, it has that, but you are not necessarily like really incentivized to do it. It's not like game is not optimized around like making alt characters and stuff like that, you know. Which is kind of like what I enjoy most with PoE. Just like making new builds, trying new things, seeing what works. It's like a huge part of of why I love PoE. But 100%, like a lot of like the builds, or when you want to like discover and make your own builds, like a lot of that is kind of like gated behind currency, to be honest. Like you need to have a certain amount type of, I think at least, to like head out for yourself, being able to kind of like have some currency to spend, like buy, and like being able to kind of like burn a divine on something that's not necessarily good, but like you thought it was, you gave it a try and you learned something, right? I feel kind of like that's how PoE is right now. PoE 2 at least, and basically like PoE 1, right? Pretty much the same thing. Bro, the freaking Falling Thunder is getting huge now. Nova Thunder. Yeah, the Nova is reaching new heights. Yeah, we did do the beacon. Okay. So we're good. Yeah, it's but like I would love to have kind of the like I would really love to have the experience of like like the zones and stuff in ESO are so cool, but like there should be more in them. Basically, should be more in them. More stuff to do in each zone to like make it like appealing for people to, you know, play them over again, basically, and also like just how you enjoy it like the first time around. Like you feel like the potential is there. Some huge freaking zones. Huge, like 100% like a huge open world. But I mean, like the unused potential, basically, like they should do a lot more. Cook more, cook longer, basically. But that's kind of like that's kind of like the thing that we want in PoE 2 as well, right? Or in PoE. I mean, PoE 1 is it kind of like has more of it, but just like more, you know, more mechanics, more things to do, basically. More choice, like how you want to, like more ways to level and to build your characters, and yeah. Basically just more. Okay, so where do we think these vessels are gonna be? What does it say here? So find and activate a vessel of Estad Sunti in one of the connected maps. Okay. So it's gonna be either in this one or in this one. Okay, so let's see. This one is connected. This one is connected, right? Or maybe it isn't. No, this one isn't connected. This one is actually connected. This one and this one. Okay. So let's just go this way. This one, this one, this one. And then we can go maybe from like the other side here. This one. And this one. Okay. Oh no, we have to go all the way here to get to here. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna keep going on this side now. Let's do grotto. Okay. I need another delirium here. Okay, we have one. Nice. Just insert this one. Yeah, we made a freaking mega deal on those delirium tablets, I think. We got a bunch of them for like 3x a pop. Yeah, I was sure I was gonna have to spend more on that, to be honest. I mean, it would be nice to have some type of like alert or something. Like if you're picking up the gem cutters, right? What's it called? Gem cutter orb. I mean, when you're picking up the thing that you need to like upgrade the quality of your gems, I mean, you should get some type of like alert or something that like, yeah, you have unspent or you have skills that are not at max quality or something, so that you remember. I can't believe I played to like freaking level 91 and didn't even qualify a single gem. That's insane. I mean, that's the definition of insanity. Yeah, we got some, yeah, what I also noticed, because I've been playing, like, I have this werewolf that was actually my starter this season. And I did, like, some tower things on the werewolf. Sorry, temple things on the werewolf. Like, getting the upgrades to the crystals and stuff, but I really haven't been paying attention to that on this character either. So there's like a bunch of things that like I've kind of like been forgetting. Like I've been focusing on other things basically, which is something also that I feel like I need to improve on. Just like basic character crafting things that I really need to, yeah, get more under my skin, I guess. So I feel to be able to like experiment a little more now on with other things. Like the main thing is like currency. Like you kind of need currency to experiment with anything. So it's really just that pull, just getting the currency, you know, and being able to experiment with stuff. So it's like when do you think like that the character is finished, you know? Like what's the definition of like a finished character? I mean, it should be that you are kind of like able to do all the content that you want to do, right? That you have like the currency and basically the gear to do whatever you want. I feel like that's when the character is finished. Up until that point, it's kind of like a work in progress. Not giving up. Owl idol, okay. Yeah, so it is the wisp. So the wisp is what giving me. It has given me like the best drop up until this point. The idols. The idol I got that was like freaking almost 2 divines. That's my biggest drop. On this character. I mean, basically the biggest drop ever. I've never had a drop like above a couple of divines. I mean, hopefully we're gonna do something about that in the future, but I mean, for now it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, Happy New Year, Hutch. How you're doing, my dude? Are you having a Happy New Year? Yes, I mean, like the character, like the progression and stuff, I mean, it can be kind of like, yeah, how to put it, like an obsession, kind of. Kind of like wanting to get the character to, like, kind of beat the game, basically. It's kind of like where you want to get it to, right? Beat the freaking game. Yeah, but that idol, what was it called? East idol? Freaking 2 divines, bro. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we done it. It's done. Yeah, it feels like it's kind of fast now, kind of quick now. Like, this is where I want the one-shotter. Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's where you want it, Hutch. Happy New Year, my dudes. Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, the one-shotter. That's kind of like what we're going for, right? It's yeah. Owl idol, not very high in demand here. Oh. Allies in your presence have increased cast speed. I mean, it could be good for like a minion build, I guess. Sorry you haven't dropped by recently, Hutch. You have moved houses over the holidays, and you was on the backup internet for 2 weeks, bro. No worries. I hope the moving has been well. I mean, moving is yeah. I think that's one of my Yeah, I'm not gonna say one of my biggest fears, but it's like one of my most traumatic things to do. Like moving. Like I would rather stay. Like, yeah. But I mean, hopefully you got a better situation, Hutch. Hopefully you moved to like a nice new place.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Hopefully. You did? Yeah, that's good. That's very nice. I hope it's good for the family also, like getting the upgrades, I guess. Yeah, not a lot of very interesting items here. Okay. Minions? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we need to have some of these like minion players on speed dial or something to sell them these items. Yeah.
I'll do you proud.
Yeah, that's kind of like the thing, you know, with like new leagues and stuff. It's like it's not necessarily going to be like it's like the economy is going to be very much based on like what people are playing and what's the meta and stuff like that. So I would assume like the economy in standard, bro, that would be yeah, that's probably going to be like nuts. Because then like things would probably, you know, all type of things would probably sell, you know. Yeah, I want to be also like a standard enjoyer. I just don't know when the heck I'm gonna be like playing standard, to be honest. And we need a couple of leagues to kind of like build up some nice currency and some nice, you know, some nice builds that we can use in standard as well. I mean, it's not gonna make itself. So where are you in the progress, Hutch? Are you did you switch? I remember correctly. Did you switch to the werewolf or? Because I remember you were playing a bear, right? But then you switched, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, so I have to remember what I'm doing here. We're trying to access the vault here. So this one is not actually connected if we zoom in here. But we kind of like have to go this way to get here. This is connected. Okay. Ooh, that's a 6 mod. Nice. Oh, yeah, I've been struggling. I've been struggling with these like latency spikes here. I mean, oh my god. Have they been messing up my last couple of days? So right now when I'm getting them, I'm just freaking pausing the game, bro. It's like I'm not pausing for like things specifically like in the game. I'm pausing for the freaking lag spikes, bro. It's insane. Yes, I'm hoping these upgrades that I've done is gonna be it's gonna feel better also in the temple, because like temple is still like I mean the way I have it set up is like it's really giving me, because I really want to feel like when I'm in temple I really want to feel that I'm actually making some progress on my levels as well, even though I'm like in the 90s and that's freaking hell, you know. I really want to feel like when I have the temple ready, I want to feel like yeah, we are freaking going in to get some XP now, you know, and get some good stuffs. But it's gonna be really nice to get the build to a place where I can go in there, and also where I can like do where I can like burn through higher tier maps as well, you know. It's... Bro, we have the delirium going as well, right? Yeah, with the... Okay, so... Gotta remember to push here. Not get stuck in one place here. Oh no, curse got me. Freaking elemental curse. Yes, I guess you haven't had a lot of time to play then, Hutch, if you've been on like your backup or like your... Yeah, portable internet or backup internet situation. Gotta keep pushing here for the delirium. Okay. Over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back here. I just want to keep this delirium alive, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go back for this other loot later. For this other stuff. Keep that fog going, you know. Yeah, maybe we need to actually... Oh, there is a... Yeah, maybe we need to hit like the other side of the map here to keep it going. Stay in the fog, my dudes. That's what we do in the delirium. Stay in the fog. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay in the fog. I'm not gonna engage that guy. I'm gonna try to keep the delirium alive here. We are gonna go back and get him. Don't you freaking worry. Also, yeah, let's do the boss delirious here. Crowbell. The Black Crow, bro. He's hitting me with he's hitting me with slow sparks here. What? There is someone riding him, bro? What the heck was that, bro? What? Oh no, it's over. Bro, that was crazy. It looked like there was this... What the heck was that, bro? It looked like he had like some type of like delirious monster freaking riding his back there. What? Bro, I have to do a replay of that. What the heck was that? What the heck? Yeah, we're gonna make a quick little capture here. What? Bro, what was that? Yeah, I'm fixing a replay here. What the actual heck, bro? Yeah, it was before he left here, right? Okay, so this is from the beginning of the fight here. Bro, I wish that I could do like a slow play in the media player. Can I do that? Oh yeah, I can. Like a freaking half speed thing, bro. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do a half speed thing here. And let's just find. Yeah. Yeah, look. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so like on top of him here, it's like there is a monster. Like, what? What's this? It's like he has like a delirious monster or something, kind of like riding on top of him or something. Bro, that's insane. And here we go again. Yeah, I'm gonna slow the speed down even more here. So hopefully we can properly see it. Yeah, when I'm chasing him here, when he gets to the... Yeah, he gets into here. It looks like there is some type of like delirious monster like riding his freaking back or something. Yeah, right now. When he turns around. Yeah, what is that? Like there is some type of like delirious demon or something like just emerging from his back or something. What the heck? Oh my god. Yeah, that's actually the monster that's like doing this lightning attack here. He's like possessed by a delirious monster or something? Bro, that's... Yeah, that was really, really cool. What the heck? What? Really cool. Let's do this guy then. There we go. Schmack in the face. Okay, 5 out of 6. So we can go to temple soon. Yeah, so I just realized that I had to freaking upgrade my crystals, my crystal capacity, so I can go to the temple or like do more like temple runs. I thought I had done it on this character as well, but I mean it was... I think it was on just on the wolf. On the starter. Here comes the hot step up. Turn around. Well, my packs are full. Alright. Yeah. The abyss is not even finished. Yes, I'm working on this abyss delirium abyss tech here that I'm hoping is gonna be something good. Oh, we got a Velacos? What's the Velacos? Is the Velacos selling for anything? Is this charm selling for anything? 1x, bro? Really? Oh. I'm gonna stash it, maybe we can corrupt it or something.
Can I help?
Maybe we can corrupt it. One, please. There we go.
Fill that in as soon as I can.
Yeah, Chaos kind of steady between like 5 and 6. Yeah, liquid guilt, not gonna be worth anything. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Shield ground. And monsters have elemental resistances. Well, too bad for the monsters in the maps that I'm running. That's not gonna matter. Too bad for the monsters. I mean, too bad. Okay, so he is selling 14s again. Maybe I should just snatch them up, to be honest. Like, basically just turning them into 15s at some point, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna snatch them up. What is the situation? 111 tier 14s, bro. Yeah, most of them are normal, right? Most of them are normal, that's good. Or when we're gonna start like slamming those 15s. Or when we are slamming the 15s. $60 item rarity, bro. That's good. Yeah, I can afford to spend a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm so happy for the change that they did to the portals. I mean, imagine if I did that by mistake and like freaking boom, map's gone. You know? Come on, give me a depths here, my dudes. We're not getting depths. What? Array buckler? What the heck? Haven't even heard about it. It's one freaking buckler that's gonna be like perfect for parrying. It's just that, yeah. If I can do like passive parrying, I mean, okay. But like until I can do like passive parrying, I don't care for anything buckler related, to be honest. And it doesn't seem like a lot of other people are either. Sun Splinter? What? Increased evasion rating, 233%. Max fire res, cold res. +3 to maximum lightning res. +2 level of all cold skills. +1 level of all fire skills. +3 level of all lightning skills. What? But it's a dex thing? What the heck? Is it a unique that's just like made for like a dex build to... Or I mean basically like a spear build at this point? Yeah. Like a dex focused elemental spear build. Interesting. I mean, interesting, right? So like, I don't know if the bucklers, like in general, like, okay, so this is another buckler right here, right? This buckler right here doesn't have a lot of like evasion rating. Yeah, I wish that like the uniques were like even more defined, to be honest. Like even more defined.
Have you found more of what we seek?
I wish.
Have an order? Have an order? All right, your order is registered.
Thank you very much. Yes, I've not only been like focusing on like blasting this like this strat of mine to level up the 90s and stuff. Like I've been doing a lot of thinking as well. Abysses in maps have 10% increased chance to lead to an abyssal depth. Yeah, okay. So I think that's really important to kind of like stop once in a while and just like think about what can you potentially do. 15, yeah, what can you potentially do to like upgrade your build and stuff? Because there are so many ways. Like experience gained in like a tier 1, bro. I mean, that's not necessarily gonna be like, yeah, so maybe, yeah, maybe we save this tablet. Maybe we go another tablet. Save this for like, so like experience gain in these lower tier maps for me now at 91, bro, it's not gonna matter, okay? So, let's just swap it out for another one. Increase pack size, 34% chance to contain 4 additional abysses. Increased chance for desecrated currency. Mesmeric spirit. Bro, why are these why are, oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, because I'm, never mind. 87% increased chance to contain Mesmeric spirits. Like I like the spirits, to be honest, because the spirits is what dropped me like the most valuable drop that I've gotten this far in the league, to be honest. Like it dropped that idol that was just like insane. Okay, increased magic monsters, increased chance to contain spirits. Yeah, I mean, that's sure. Let's do it. Sure, right? Sure. Sure. Oh my god, bro. Bro, the palm needs love, okay? The palm needs love. It needs to just locate the freaking closest enemy and charge, basically. That's what I feel. Oh yeah. Yeah, every time I'm dropping a trial, it's like reminding me that I need to go get my 4th ascendancy. Which probably wouldn't be like, I don't think that would be like a huge deal for me. I just haven't even tried. Maybe I'm a little bit scared. Because I never had the 4th ascendancy myself. And I'm just refusing like the carrying, to be honest. That's no fun. It's the trial is like a benchmark for how strong your build is, I think. Resurgence, not worth a lot. I mean, I really do want these 13 splinters. They're kind of good. They are kind of good. Try is doing juice tier 17s, bro. On the bear. Well, let me just do my freaking attack, bro. Let me do my attacks. Yeah, we might get like a whole slew of splinters here. I mean, if we can get both these and these, I mean, I'm gonna need like 2.2k tribute. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. So I'm gonna go for the 13, obviously, but if I can get the other 4s as well, I mean... That's nice. Oh, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, get into the fog, get into the fog, get into the fog. No. I forgot. I forgot about the fog. I'm being punished. Only 4 splinters. Oh, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Ah, we're good. We are good. Goodity good. We are gooder than good. Right now. Right now, we are gooder than good. Was it temple time, actually? Like, I'm kind of tempted to not go temple yet. Because I want to see how this, like, stacking of the crystals works. I don't feel like I have a very good understanding of how, like, the stacking of the crystals work, actually, to be honest. So now we are upgraded to, I think it's like 18 crystals. So basically that's like 3 times, right? That's temple 3 times. But I'm not quite sure how that works, actually. Like, if I'm able to run the temple 3 times, if that's the thing, like 3 times in a row. Like, I need to figure out how that works. Not sure how that works. Okay, what's going to be the best way? Probably going here. Yeah, so I kind of like want to stack them up. And it's like, I wish that there was some way where, like, some way that I could, like, see how many I actually have stacked up. How many crystals I have stacked up. Because when you reach 6, right? It's just gonna keep, like, it's just gonna keep telling you that, yeah, you're ready to go to the temple, you're ready to go to the temple. So you kind of, like, have to keep your own track of, like, how many crystals you have. I think, like, or at least I don't know how to kind of, like, see the crystals without going to the temple, basically. Without spending 6 of them and just going to the temple. I wish there were some way to kind of see that. Without having to go to the temple. There might be a way, but I just... If there is, I don't know about it. Okay, now we can get to 13. We have one more ritual to do. I don't think we... Maybe we can get like one of the 2 stacks. That's what's like most worth, like the most valuable item in here at the moment. But where is this last ritual? Where is it? Yeah, down here. Okay. Alright, so we just keep going down here. Yeah, so I wish there were some way that you can actually see, like, the amount of crystals that you're packing. I mean, you can't see it on like the beacon, so... So if anyone knows, my dudes, let me know how to see my crystals. If it's even a thing. If it's even a thing where you can actually see your crystals. Bro, that's a extreme freaking spike right there. Yeah, so we can get one more here. That's basically it.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, so if we do 10, I mean we will actually get 13. That's a good one. Because now if I try to do 5, right, it's only gonna go 1 to 5, right? Yeah. Yeah. So let's stack it up, because we will get more if we just stack it up to 10. When it's like 1 point something or like 5 point something, I mean, we will get more currency if we wait if it's not really close. So like this, for example, 4.8, right? So 10, that would be 40. Yeah, that should be like 48 or 49, right? I mean, we don't have 10, but yeah. We could list it for like 40 or 45, you know, and we will get more, because right now it's just like 4-1, you know. We can, but I mean, we can just do it like this as well. I mean, 16x. 16x is 16x. I mean, I would rather just like get the, to be honest, I would rather just like get the currency, you know. Just give it to me, like, I mean, you know, it's not going to be a big deal, you know, in the long run. It's not going to be a big deal. But we could do small things like that just to kind of like improve what we're getting. But I mean, like 5 exalts, I mean, it's not gonna, you know. We can try to sell this for 5 though. I mean, 4.8,
Your order is registered.
you know. 1.5, yeah, I'm just gonna go 1. I'm just gonna go with 1, that's fine. So I'm taking a chance here, trying to see if I can get the, you know, if I can bump it up a little bit. Let Ange do her magic, you know. Okay, that's 1 to 4, so we don't want that. Yeah, that's basically it. Basically it. Yeah, we have this support gem as well. Like, I don't want to be like stacking these support 5s at this, like, right now. I mean, they're fairly easy to get, and I mean, if I really need them, I can just like, you know, buy them back. So I'm just gonna vendor this. It's gonna give me like, hopefully it's gonna give me like 3, maybe. Oh, it's actually giving me 4. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is increasing in price, actually. It is actually increasing in price. Okay, we got 19 rarity on this one. 22. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one. Yeah, I'm just happy when I don't have to spend any freaking currency on the tablet, on the on the stones, to be honest. Okay, so it could be here, penitentiary. This could be where we unlock this vault right here. It's gonna be interesting to see. Hopefully there's something good in it, right? Because when you have to do like these extra efforts to, you know, get to these specific nodes, I mean, they should give you something that's really good, right? Because, I mean, why else would you do it? Right. Oh, we're getting a huge spike here. Just doing a quick pause, and we're good. Yeah, we had those like huge spikes like way more often the last couple of days, and I mean, it's just been super dangerous, like going into the temple or like going into like higher tiers, like monster level 81 and stuff. Like it's just too dangerous when we get those spikes so often. I mean, just like almost makes things unplayable, you know. But we've been trooping through it like the last couple of days, but I mean, latency has been rough. Freaking temporal chains here. Yeah, temporal chains is like the new chilled ground. So we have increased magic monsters in the maps now because of that tablet. Kind of noticing like a little bit more of like a pushback. I mean, it's not insane or anything, but yeah. So, is there any immunity? Yes, slow. It's a slow one. Yes, I have 2 freaking slow charms here, and I mean, obviously they are not helping me against the temporal chains. Is there any other charm that I can use to like help with the temporal chains? My slow charm should help with that, right? My slow charm should help with temporal chains. Right? Because it's a slow. Oh no, no, no. Stay in the fog, stay in the fog, stay in the fog. Yeah, we lost the fog. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to focus, because like 3 splinters, bro, that's too little. Like, we need the freaking 7. We need the 7 splinters for the 30x. That's what we need. Okay, so let's see here. A quick look at the flags here. Increased rare monsters, quantity, instead of immune to fire damage. Bro, it's, yeah, so it's basically this side here. Basically this side here. Okay, can we get like, we can get those 2 together and these 2 together. And then we get this and this. That should be good, right? Maybe we can actually do one more over here. Oops. No, we can't. Okay, never mind. Damn, straight into the freaking temporal chains, bro. I saw it. As I was rolling, I kind of like realized, no. Straight into the freaking chains, bro. Logbook? Nope. Logbook? Nope. Logbook? No. Yeah, I mean, we have logbooks to run. We have like unique tablets to run, and yeah. I'm just having a lot of fun right now with just like, you know, doing this farming. Not worrying too much. Like letting those stuff like kind of like stack up and then being able to go in and do like freaking 10 logbooks. I mean, that's fun. Bro, my chains. These chains, bro. Ah. But like doing the palm, bro, is that like taking me... Is doing the palm removing curses or something? I mean, that would be insane if I could do like... Or if like an active skill or like something is like removing the freaking chains, bro. That would be nice. I was almost tempted to go into those chains on purpose just to see if like the palm is actually pulling me out of the chains. I mean, if that's the case, that's insane. Yeah, and we can't see how many crystals we have, bro. Why? Why can I not see how many splinters I've got? Sorry, crystals. Hmm. Yeah, so I don't know if there is any way to kind of see. Like, I wish there were. Like, I wish like just like hovering like the ruins here, it would tell me like you have so and such like amount of crystals. Like, I kind of want to go in there, you know. Okay, we are chained. Okay, let's have a look here. We are chained for 16 more seconds. What happens when I palm here? Okay, nothing. Okay, so basically it's not... Yeah! No, it's not pulling me out of it. Yeah. Is there some type of, like... What? So what can I get? Like, is there some type of skill that I can get that's gonna, like, remove curses? Because that's what I need. I need a skill that's gonna, like, remove the freaking curses. And now I can't think about anything else but that. Because, like, being temporal chained like this, bro, it's not good. I need to figure out a skill that's gonna remove the curses. Oh, we have a spirit here. Let's go. Take me to the goodness. Take me to the Ashta idol. Take me to the 500x. Freaking almost 2 divine. Take me to the 1.5 divine idol, please. That's where I need to go. Nothing? What a bummer. What a bummer. Yeah, I need some more Ashla idols. Like, 1 a day is not enough. I'm gonna need like at least 10 of them a day, please. 10 Ashlas a day and keeps the doctor away. You know what they say. Yeah, we don't need that 14. What we need now is the freaking boss right here. It's gonna be an incarnation of death. He's gonna be a freaking... Yeah, it's gonna take seconds, my dudes. Ooh! Yeah, that's where I'm looking to get, like, without the freaking shrines, bro. That's where I'm looking to get, alright? That's where I need to go, without the freaking shrines, bro. That's where I need to get. What's this? Vessel? Hold on. Ooh! Vault has been unsealed. Let's go, my dudes. Let's go, my dudes. Yeah, I really, really, really wish that there was some way to... Yeah, see, like, the amount of crystals. So there's no way to see it in here either, because the Atsiri quest, I mean, it's not here. Yeah, that's just weird that we can't just like see how many crystals we have. without jumping freaking hoops.
All right, your order is registered.
Yeah, we're gonna save the splinters as well. We're gonna stack them up to 10 because that's gonna allow us to not be cheated by the market here. Could do the same with these, to be honest. Do the same with the bones. Stack them up to 10. And I mean, that's certainly gonna be the point when it comes to the oils as well, right? I mean, this one we can get. We can get this one for 4. Anything else? No. Stack, stack, stack. Okay, we're gonna stack this. Okay, hold on. These we are stacking. Okay, we have 8 of those. Do I have any more of the jawbones? No. Yeah, we're stacking the oils. Definitely stacking the oils. Bro, this is a nice one. 60% increased rarity. Yep. It's gonna be divines in this one, my dudes. It's gonna be divines in this one. What? We can't access it? Hold on, what the heck, bros? There we go. The Val who survived the cataclysm must now survive each other. Let's freaking go, my dudes. And we are slotting this 60 rarity here. What? We can't do it? Hold on, why? Requires at least a tier 6 waystone? What? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go grab a tier 6. We are grabbing a tier 6. No worries, my dudes. Let's see if we have a nasty one in here. Yeah, this one is good. 45% rarity. Yeah, let's do it. Let's stash these. Yeah, let's do it. Let's freaking do it, my dudes. What kind of good stuffs can we get in here? Bro, I hope there is some freaking juicy stuff in here, bro. I've been going out of my way to get this vault. So there better be some freaking juicy stuff in here, my dudes. At least 14 divines, okay? Let's move. We're moving like a ninja in here, my dudes. Moving like a ninja. Come out, wherever you are. Yeah, really, really wonder what's gonna be in here. Like, is there a... Oh, yeah, there are actually 2 bosses in here. Blood Oracle and Flesh Shaper. Alright, let's go, my dudes. Let's go. We're coming for you guys. Energized beacons. Yeah, this only says like energized beacons 6 out of 6. Why is it not saying 6 or like more out of more? Because I know I have at least like 18 crystals that I can stack. I know that. So yeah. Bro, maybe it was a crazy idea to do like Delirium and freaking Abyss tablets in here. I mean, it feels kind of crazy. I mean, I need to do, I need to stay in the fog here, my dudes. So we're gonna go back for those other stuffs later. We're gonna go back for the Abyss stuffs later. Stay in the fog. Bro, if we can do this, oh yeah, Fear Manifest, let's freaking go, bro. Let's freaking go, bro. Now we got a fight on our hands here. Or maybe not. Boom. Gone. Okay? Yeah. Because that's how we roll in the Shire, my dudes. That's how we roll in the Shire, my dudes. No, 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 no. Don't fog. No, no, no. Snaps. We lost the fog. Okay. We lost the fog. Okay, so I'm gonna... Oh, 10 freaking splinters, bro. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we can juice our maps up, like, a lot more than what we're doing right now. I just been wanting to, like, experiment a little bit, to be honest. So, like, doing them on tiers that's, like, really, really doable, it's you know, for the learning process. What's wrong? What's up with this dude right here, bro? Why is he... Come on, fight me out in the open. Don't hide behind a door or whatever you're doing, bro. Look at this freaking horrible place to fight, bro. Yeah, remove the freaking loot filter as well. So I can actually see what's going on here. Oof, we got depths in here, bro. We got depths. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yeah, that uncut 16, I mean, it's probably not worth a lot, to be honest. Oh, getting spikes. Don't spike me like this, GGG. Like, latency is not allowed to be used as a tool for the devs to try to get the players, I think. Bronze Greaves. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff here to make room for the good stuffs, you know? I feel like I'm being kind of like baited here because I know I should just go to the last room, right? Unless there is something really, really nice in here. Not really. But I feel like there could be like some insane, just like drop in the depths. Like I have experienced it, like just in the zone, that there are some, like not at in the last room, but other places as well. Like I've had some pretty nice drops. So I do feel like the higher the tier, like the more of the full clear, basically. For like the greater chances of extreme goodness, you know? Really, really not something to write home about at the moment, to be honest. Hopefully the last room is gonna be good. I mean, this is 5 tiers higher than what I usually run, with like a higher rarity. So I'm just praying to RNGesus right now. Let's go. Moment of truth, boys. Give us something good. Omen of purification. Okay, what the heck is that worth? Hopefully like divine or 3. Omen of the sovereign. What is that worth? Purification should be a good one, right? I mean, it dropped in my filter like a freaking boss, so hopefully it's gonna be good. Box. Box of divines, maybe? Box of 3 divines, my dudes. I mean, dream, believe, achieve, right? It's gonna be a box of 3 divines, my dudes. Well, it wasn't. It was a regal shard, though. I mean, almost the same, right? Oh yeah, we got the speed shrine, bro, for the bosses. God damn. Oh, it's these guys? Holy smokes, bro. I don't have my bleed charm on. How is this gonna go? Bro, are we gonna be able to do this? I don't have my bleed charm. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this. What the heck is this? Pakatwa's Pact, bro? Corrupted Blood? Yeah, it's not for me. It's for some other dude's build here. For some other dude's build. Bro, I kind of like want to do this, rares. Bro, we still have this speed shrine. We can do this super quick, right? Bro, hopefully that was hopefully that's some value right there. Like, I have no idea. Hopefully that's some value. Something that's gonna justify us trying to absolutely enter this freaking vault. Going out of our way. Yeah, moment of truth, my dudes. We're gonna go back, check the price. Check the price of that lineage support. Entry, right? No. Yeah, these are not. I don't think they're worth anything. Alright, so I want to know what the price is for this one, okay? tell me, how many exalts? What? It's worth nothing? 10 to 1? Bro, what a ripoff, bro. What a freaking ripoff, bro. So what did we actually make?
See if there are any takers.
What did we actually make in there? What did we actually make in there? Yeah, I got 10 splinters though. Which is 45.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the Omen of Purification as well. What is this worth? 2 exalts, bro? Bro, why are these things freaking dropping like they are the king of the earth and they're worth nothing? Like this? Why did this drop like this? And it's like, why did it drop like it's a freaking mega divide or something and it's worth fucking nothing? Sorry for the language, but it's... Omen of the Sovereign? 2 exalts, bro? Come on. Bro, we went out of our way
I'll post
to get to that vault, and we got 50 exalts for it. I mean, it is something, right? But, like, I was hoping for more, to be honest. I was hoping for more. Yeah, can we get 5 for this?
I'll fill that in as soon
Yeah,
as
we can. Nice. Okay.
it's your lucky day.
Well, I mean, we got something. Like, how many exalts did we get here? 60. 60 X. I mean, sure. Sure. I mean, not that crazy, to be honest. I mean, it is something, right? But I mean, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's okay. Like, I was hoping for more. Like, if I'm getting on average, like, 40, or, like, between, like, 30 and 40 in a tier 1, bro, I should be getting on an average on a tier 6. Like, it should be 6 times more, right? Or maybe... I don't know. Like, wouldn't that be, like, some type of math that would, like, add up? I mean, maybe not like 6 times more, but like... I mean, at least twice as much for like 5 tiers, right? And I guess that's 60... yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe just unlucky on RNG as well, you know, it's like... I mean, 60x. I mean, who's crying? Who's crying over 60x? I mean, I'm not crying over 60x at all, but... yeah, just feels like it could have been more. Right? Alright, okay, so we're gonna keep pushing downwards, try to find more citadels. So I did a citadel yesterday and I got, I think it was like 2 divines or something, or 1.5 or something like that from a citadel. But that was like, it was not juiced at all. So it was basically I think it was a white tier 15. And what the heck are these rewards, bro? An orb of transmutation for that boss? What? Come on, Sans. That's not right. We need the drops, my dudes. Give us the good drops. Yeah, we're not going temple. So I wonder if I can do like 3 temples in a row, like if I save up those 18 crystals. It's just like, it's a freaking guessing game. Like, I don't know when I'm like hitting 18, so at that point it's just gonna be like, how do I know when I'm like just not spending my crystals, or like when I'm wasting them, you know? It's like, is there any way to know? Speed shrine, let's go. Double speed shrine, bro, let's go. No. Stay in the fog. Stay in the fog. Stay. Bro, are we out of the fog? Yeah, I think we are. No, we're not. Keep going. Keep going. Into the fog. Into the fog. Into the fog. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, we missed it. It's fine though. Okay, 6 splinters. I mean, not bad. 30 axe. What? Well, that's a dead end if I've ever seen one. How do we get to that abyss, bro? We have to go all the way freaking back. Here? Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the boss. We still have a minute left on the speed shrine. $30 seconds. Bro, where is... Bro, what is this zone, bro? Yeah, we're going back for all that later. Bro, is it David Jones? Is David Jones the boss? Bro, I only have 5 seconds on my shrine here. Yeah, it's David Jones. Pause for the spikes. Bang. And bang. There we go. Now we go back for the loot. Yeah, and the abyss, obviously. Yeah, just using the monsters as like traversal vessels. My god, what a freaking maze this zone is, bro. I'm just gonna keep my overlay on. Could maybe, like, do some transparency things on my overlay, to be honest. Like, it is kind of nasty when it's, like, untransparent like this. Did we do the... Yeah, we actually did the beacon. Okay, yes, I don't think I want to stay here. I'm just gonna leave. I mean, we could go get that last rare, but I mean, what is he gonna have? Like an augment or something? Like, we do know that he could have something very good, but yeah. I don't feel like I'm gonna spend that time right now.
Have an order?
Yeah.
Let's see if there
I mean, we could just, like, stack these essences and stuffs. Like, I feel like it's better to just, like stack them, to be honest.
Yes.
So I don't spend so much time doing, like, one and one and one. You know, we can just stack them. We can stack them. Stack them. Let's do that there. Okay, do we have to... What, we need to go back in? No. We don't. Just gonna do this next one as well. Oh, snaps, that was the wrong one. Excellent. Okay, now we got 3 ready to go. That's good. I don't have to spend a bunch of time crafting the tablets. Sorry, the maps. Stronghold? Oh, my Buddha, my dudes. How is this gonna go? Yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way for, like, transmutes. Or Regals. Well, I have to have 12 now, at least, right? I have to be able to do, like, 2 temples now. I'm pretty sure. It's quite insane being able to stack, like, 60 of them, because, I mean, basically that's, like, 60 maps. So you're gonna have to, like, keep track. Since we can't see the amount of crystals anywhere. You'd have to like prep a freaking tab of like 60 maps, I guess. Oh no! Bro, I still have my delirium. Get back into the fog, bro, I forgot. I keep forgetting about my delirium. Like, my delirium is actually teaching me to be like a faster mapper, to be honest. Because it's like telling me to, you know, no, don't slow down, keep going. Move, move. You should be able to do this fast, right? So delirium is like a great teacher for that, to be honest. Delirium, the teacher of mapping. Yeah, that might actually be like a nice tip for like ultra noobs, to be honest. Like, if you want to get better at like being efficient when it comes to mapping, you can do deliriums. Because it's gonna punish you if you don't keep moving. I mean, it's not gonna punish you. I mean, it's just gonna give you less loot. I mean, that's kind of a punishment, isn't it? If we think about it. Schnapps, is it over? Bro, where are my splinters? Is the delirium over? Bro, I didn't pick up any splinters. What? What? Where the heck did my splinters go, bro? Did I leave them in the dust? Like, I just left them in my dust as I was running through things, or... What the heck's? Bro, I need to go back for them. That's like, potentially like 50x worth of splinters. Where the heck did I go? I picked them up? There was only 5? Oh, okay. Okay, I picked them up. Never mind. Depths, bro. But we have this shrine, so I'm gonna go for the boss with the shrine. Because that's gonna be a quick process. Oh, this dude, my dudes. I'm gonna have to press the ballistas. Come on, bro. Don't spend like a decade getting ready for the fight, please. Again, ballista. Oh. Yeah, so this dude, he's actually impossible to one-shot. Actually, because you have to hit the freaking ballista 3 times. Okay, that's my dudes. Let's go depths. What? I didn't jump down? Come on. That was a freaking internet stutter. Yeah, that was on me, my dudes. It's been a long time since I had those stutters, though. Like, I'm getting the latency and stuffs on the in the game, but like those stutters, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna hunt for any other treasure down here now. Doesn't seem like it's the it's gonna be the place for like the insane drops. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna call it for this session, my dudes. I mean, it's getting a little bit late, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this session, my dudes. Wings of Kalen? What? Is this worth anything? Nah, not really. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it for this session, my dudes, basically. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck with your builds. I hope you're enjoying the game if you're playing. If you're doing other stuff, I hope you're enjoying that. I'm Mounts of Fairy Tales. You dudes are you. And that's the best if we all are just ourselves, right? Okay, my dude. That's gonna be it. Hope to see you on the next one, dudes. And thank you for watching.